What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video and welcome to my trophy list review series. In this series you submit your trophy list for review and it faces the scrutiny of this guy, of L Platinum Bro. I take a look at the games you've been playing, but more importantly the trophies you've been earning, and I answer the question that I know every trophy hunter in the world wants to know the answer to, is whether or not they deserve to be on the elusive, the legendary Trophy Hunter Hall of Fame. It is, it's the most acclaimed award you can pretty much get in the trophy hunting world. Yeah. And by acclaimed and legendary, I obviously mean that I just sort of add your name onto this pre-made image that I've got, and then your name's on there. But I suppose it's on there forever in the test of time, and it will stand there forever. So before we begin and get into this video, I just want to say that my trophy list submissions have actually been closed for about a month and a half now at this point, and that's because there's just been so many that new submissions I just couldn't get through them. But what I want to say is, and I want to announce that, a one-off, I am opening my trophy list submissions today until the next video, so for YouTube only. So what you've got to do is you've got to submit a link to your PSN profiles in the YouTube comments down below. If you previously submitted your list via YouTube, Patreon or Discord, they're still in the group to be picked. This is a new group, so I'm going to, before I make the next video, I will be picking an account from this video only, so you have to resubmit for this video if you would like to be reviewed, and you have to include a link to your PSN profiles, not the username, the full link. And if you don't reply with the link, then I will just not consider you for the draw, and that's just to make it easier for me when picking out the winner. Without further ado, don't forget to like and subscribe, put that in there, and let's get on with the video. Now before we begin, I'm just going to have a little bit of a sip of my Spider-Man cup with my delicious fresh coffee, because I am just an absolute caffeine fiend. And you can see we have Blizzard Smith today, who's one of my patrons. Thank you very much, buddy. Hailing from the legendary, that's not, I can't even use that term. Hailing from the United Kingdom, where we're all just okay. And he's got his avatar is the snake boat avatar from that really terrible game. So that kind of makes me think that we're on the track to a winner already. He's got over 10,000 trophies, 179 platinums. Not bad, matey. Country rank of almost top 1,000 in the UK. The UK is a very competitive leaderboard, one of the most competitive in the world. So, well done, dude. You're getting there. You're getting there, man. Trophies 2.67 per day. Completion rate of 83.86%. Now that is a completion rate I love to see. I always say 8% and higher is the percentage we want. And with that avatar of the snakeboard, I am not surprised to see that the first game on his list is 36 Fragments of Midnight done twice. Not bad, fair play, mate. You got a little bit of a trophy hunter in you. I think we already know that now. I mean, you haven't stacked it like a million times like I do, so I can't be too critical of you for that one. Just as well, guys, going down, I want to say I've done like 15, 16 episodes of this at this point. I've spoke a lot about a certain few games, the AAA games. I've always touched on them, like Ghost of Tsushima, Assassin's Creed. For that very reason, that I'm not going to talk about them too much. I'll probably just skim over a lot of those games because I'm just repeating myself too much in these videos. So on that, A Way Out, not a bad game. Well done. Adam's Venture, the poor man's Uncharted, as I always say. Alien Isolation is almost our first ultra rare, so our first 5-6 games in, we're already looking at a very rare platinum trophy. So well done for that one. Let's have a little bit of a deep dive into that, see how difficult it actually is. Okay, so apparently it's only 4 out of 10 difficulty, only 2 playthroughs, 25 hours. That's a bit weird because usually games that are that easy don't have completion rates of 6% rare. Very unusual. Maybe someone in the comments can explain why this game's actually so difficult and also rare. We then got Alien vs Predator, which is a PlayStation 3 game. It was such a cool premise. You literally had 3 stories. You played the Predator, the Alien, and the Marines, and there was a 3-way online triple threat, and I thought it was so fun. I really enjoyed. I remember playing it as a kid, and I really enjoyed it. Then got Colonial Marines. Some PUBG games, easy plats. Not going to say much on those. A Pythonian. I know, guys. I'm literally illiterate. That's probably the right way to say it. Another very rare trophy. You don't know much about that one, but it's a 6% ultra rare. So, well, almost ultra rare, very rare, shall I say. We then got Assassin's Creed 2 done, no Brotherhood, but also like that's not many Assassin's Creed games on this list, which is fair play. Then got Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, both not platted, but then we got Platinum and Arkham Knight. Interesting, 103 out of 110 trophies on that one. There's so many trophies for that game. Well done, dude. So close to the final. I think there's a few of the DLC trophies are a bit too grindy as of what I've been told. So fair play. But you know, you can definitely clean those up. If you've got the ability to do a platinum one of them, you've got the ability to platinum all of them. It's just whether or not you can be bothered, I suppose. I mean, Arkham Asylum was for the PlayStation 3, and so was Arkham City, to be fair. We then got some easy games in the Telltale Batmans. We've then got Beyond Two Souls, which isn't difficult. BFF or Die, I played that recently. It's like an over-the-top, like, easy platinum game. You can do it in about an hour. Bioshock 1, Bioshock Infinite, not bad, not bad. We've then got Blood and Truth done, and it's the first ultra-rare platinum of the video. Now, I almost bought this game very recently, so I want to go over it with you guys. I don't really know why it's so difficult. I think it's because for some reason VR games just have low completion percentages because most people who play them just don't go for the platinums. And as you can see, it's only 5 out of 10 difficulty, 20 hours to complete. But it's got ultra rare platinum, which is crazy. It's almost not an ultra rare, it's like 4.94%. I think there's a few collectibles, a few miscellaneous stuff you've got to do. I don't know why it's particularly that rare, other than the fact that maybe it's just a VR game. But anyway, nonetheless, well done. You know, there's nothing wrong with having some easier ultra rare trophies. This is why you've got to like sort of review them a little bit, because it's the whole thing where people are like, oh well, platinum trophies they're not as valuable as what they were 2 years ago, because there's literally 200, 300, 400, 500, 600 easy platinums coming out every year. It's the same with ultra rares. There's a few ultra rares that aren't actually that difficult. We then got Bomberman Ultra and Borderlands 2. I've actually just checked Bomberman Ultra because it's got a 3.76% completion rate, which is quite rare, but there's actually some of the trophies aren't even that difficult, and they're not even that rare anyway. Borderlands 1 and 2 not done, bit of a shame, but they are really grindy, so I totally get why you haven't finished them at least. We've then got a few games, easier games I think, in the form of Broken Age. Actually don't know about Broken Age, but Broken Sword, Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons, Book at Night, all easy games. I think Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons is actually quite a dark story as well. Bulletstorm, I think it's a really grindy game. 1.86% ultra rare, would have been one to be proud of though. We've then got Bully, Belly Man at Sea. It's weird that Bully's called like, is it called like Canis Canem Edit in the UK for some ridiculous reason, which I don't even know why. But, you know, Bully anywhere, everywhere else, we're just weird over here. We've then got, no, I'm not saying any more plats. Okay, we've got a little bit of a collection of easy plats here in the form of Cave Bad, Chaos on Deponia, Chickens on the Road, Coffin Dodgers, Concept Destruction, Concrete Genie. Okay, fair play. I think out of all those, they're all pretty bad except Concept Destruction and Concrete Genie. I like Concept Destruction a lot. It's probably one of my favourite Radlaker games. It's just really easy and really fun. You know, you play as cars, it's a little driving game. There's not many easy platinum driving games. And then Concrete Genie, you've got 100%, which obviously you know you've got VR because you've been playing Blood and Truth. So you've 100% that as well, which is nice because it's an easy game. And the VR is like an hour, but it's okay, it's quite fun for the hour you spend with it anyway. We're then making our way through a few other games. I don't know much about Counter Spy, so I can't comment. Daggerhood is another one of my favourite easy games. It's a really fun little platforming game where you play this little like sort of like Robin Hood character and you can teleport and platform. It's a really solid Radlaker game. I feel like they've definitely come down in quality over the past 2 years, because I think Daggerhood came out in 2017, 2018 and it was really good. But you know, if you think of the same games that come out now, like Pinkman Plus, I just did a video on that, which isn't out yet. It'll be out tomorrow, I think. But that's an okay game, but it's just so low budget compared to this game. But never mind. And then at Dante's Inferno, you're one trophy off the 100%. What is that about? Let's have a look. Okay, what haven't you got? You got the platinum. Okay, 100%. You've then beat 25 different single player and 15 different 2-player EA trials. Ultra rare, is it online or something? You might have to explain to us why you haven't got that one, because I haven't played that game. I haven't played Dante's Inferno before, so. We then got Day of the Tentacle Remastered, which is a point-and-click remaster of a game from like the 90s, I think. I've got it on my account. It's been on my account for like 2 years. I just cannot be bothered to play it. We then got Dead Island Riptide, which I've heard is actually quite difficult. Dead Rising 2, ultra rare of 2%. I can kind of get why you haven't got that. We then got Dead Synchronicity. I can't pronounce that word. Oh my god, just skip that one. It's an easy game anyway. Deadly Premonition, which is 12% rare. I don't know much about that one. Delta Squad, another easy one. Deponia. Okay, well, nothing's really jumped out at me yet in terms of difficulty. Detroit, DSX, Human Evolution. I have played that one. I can't remember the story, to be honest, that much. Deepest Dungeon twice. Deepest Dungeon 2. All easy plats at this point. Dishonored 1 is done. 6.5% rare. Not bad, my friend. I wasn't never a big fan of Dishonored. It was okay. It was never really, didn't really blow me away. It's a shame you didn't clean it up. There's a lot of games you could definitely be cleaning up. And, I mean, what sticks out is definitely the Batman games. DJ Hero. Who remembers DJ Hero, man? When like Guitar Hero was already flopped, people try to bring it back with DJ Hero. 0.4% ultra rare trophy. Wow! Imagine if someone will have that, and that is so impressive. There's quite a few easy games in this list, to be honest. Donut County. None of these are really ringing anything. Nothing's really exciting me here. Okay, we've got Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas, both platinumed, and Fallout New Vegas was platinumed in 9 years, 9 months. I love seeing people finishing games over like almost 10 years. It's just good to see. It's like you went back to it. Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas were brilliant games. I really enjoyed them, and clearly you did too. What are your thoughts on Fallout 4? That's interesting. I like Fallout 4. It wasn't as good as Fallout 3. Actually, no. I enjoyed Fallout 4 a lot. It was very buggy though, that was the problem with it. It felt dated. We then got Far Cry 2, Far Cry 3 on the PlayStation 3. But I thought Far Cry 2 was like a PS2 game. Maybe I'm wrong, I didn't play Far Cry 2. Ooh, we've then got a big stay on your account dude in the form of FIFA. All these FIFA games. I just did a review on a trophy list with you. I did it with Guy Fruski and he had all these as well, and it's just a shame. They're so rare, the Platinum trophies. Look at them, like 0.5% for FIFA 2010, 2011. Like, that's insane. They're not easy. Things are, they're not, as what I've read. I'm going off like experience, not off experience. I'm going off my limited knowledge. Is that they aren't overly grindy. No, sorry, they aren't overly skill dependent. They're just grindy. Like a FIFA game will probably take you 150 to 200 hours, and you got to play 100 to 150 hours online. Some used to have those like co-op seasons as well, which were frustrating as well. But who cares? You got pretty close on FIFA 15, to be fair, and all of them actually. You got really close. I wonder why you didn't get them. You got only three trophies off to the platinum for FIFA 16 and FIFA 15. Damn, close, but yet just no cigar. We then got a load of easy games in the form of Full Throttle, Full Blast, Game of Thrones, Gauntlet, an ultra rare Gauntlet. I almost missed that one. I almost just brushed it off like it was an easy platinum. Let's have a little bit of a look at this game. I've never heard of this game ever before. Gauntlet. Okay, I'm liking that artwork though. What even is it though? Oh, what even is this game? We're gonna have to find out. We're gonna have to find out. Stand by. Just a little cheeky IGN shout, you know, guys. I know they need a shout from me. Need to replay badly. Okay, I like to watch things on times. Oh, it's like a dungeon crawler. Alright. Over the top dungeon crawler. Like Diablo, but probably a lot easier. Okay. Interesting. So going back to that, now we know that. You need to create a character, play on hard, endless mode. Okay, so that's kind of like horde mode, or like, you know, survival mode. Oh my god. Okay, so apparently 50 hours though. That can't be right, surely. Interesting. But anyway, nonetheless, it is a very rare ultra rare trophy at 2.15%. So bravo on that one, my friend. We then got Gem Smashers, which is easy. GTA 4 and 5 started, not finished. I totally get that. Grass Cutter, easy platinum. We then got Gravity Rush, platinum on the Vita. And I'm at the point where I've got the platinum trophy for the Vita, but I haven't done the DLC. So my completion percentage is like 67%. It just eats away at me every single time I think about it. And I lost my save file because when you change region on Vita, you have to delete wipe your USB memory sticks. So I pretty much have to play the whole game if I want to do that DLC, and I really can't be bothered. We then got a few more easy games in the form of Grim Fandango. Heavy Rain's not too difficult. Mousy Spiffing. Don't know much about Hidden Agenda. We then got all the trophies done for Hitman 2. Hitman 2 Assassin, Hitman Go, Hitman Absolution, Hitman Blood Money, Hitman Contracts. Damn. I think we just threw coffee all over my plug. And we're back, you know, I was so startled by seeing a full set of Hitman. I just literally was like, woof, and threw my coffee everywhere. All over my plug with my PlayStation 5, PlayStation 3, PC, charger for my work phone, you know, all that good stuff. You know, nothing important, right?
Go ahead.
Why, Siri? I'm not talking to you. Embarrassing me in front of the internet. Anyways, we then got some more games. I Am Alive. Who remembers I Am Alive? My god, I remember that game. It was like, it was kind of like it was a survival game. It was kind of came out very similar, to very close time at The Last of Us. It was like a survival game where you're traveling through this wrecked city and all you had was a machete and a gun. And I remember the key thing about the gun was you could pretend to aim at somebody and they get really scared. But if you pulled the trigger and they heard that you didn't have any ammo, they would absolutely wreck you. I remember that game a lot. Now, is it actually a rare It's very rare. Rescue help all victims in the game, finish the game on survival mode, finish the game on any difficulty. You pretty much just made your way through the game, saving people and just getting to the end of the game. It's pretty cool. Let's have a look at the difficulty. It's only 3 out of 10. An ultra rare trophy. Someone write that down. Somebody write that one down, because there's another easy ultra rare for L Platinum Bro. Okay, next we've got Infamous, First Light and Second Son. Easy games done. Explosion, Jack and Jill, some easy plats. Can't really judge you too much because I've got all of these as well. Knowledge is Power, another ultra rare trophy, 2.32%. Isn't that like a party game? LA Noire done. The thing about LA Noire is that it's actually like there's a trophy where you have to find all of the vehicles, and it is such a ball ache. Like you have to literally just, there's no way to track it. You just have to drive around it, just going through all these random cars. It was, I think there's like 30 cars in the game, but it is so annoying. I remember it took me about 5 to 10 hours of just driving around looking for cars. Like how annoying can you get? I'm sure you can relate as well. We then got some easier games, Lego games. Then Life is Strange, not a bad game. I mean, I haven't played it, so I'm just spinning absolute garbage at this point. But you know, it's a pretty well acclaimed game of being pretty good. 10-hour platinum, that sort of stuff. Lone Survivor, 4.68% rare. I don't know much about that game, but it's an ultra rare, so bravo. Mafia 2 done. And then we have 100% Spider-Man. My Spider-Man mug, and I approve of seeing that one. Mass Effect 2, so close to the platinum, man. You can definitely achieve that. A few online games, Max Payne 3. Now that is obviously a really, really hard platinum trophy. I don't blame you for not getting that one. A few little games scattered in here. Memory Lane, we've got a few unfinished in forms of the Metal Gear games, Metal Gear Solid games, which are all pretty difficult. I think Snake Eater is the easiest one, but Metal Gear Solid 2, I watched the video, Platinum Journey Guide for Adam McDermott, and he made that game sound unbearable, so I won't be playing that. Metal Gear Solid 4, again, pretty difficult. And then I don't know much about Peace Walker, but you know, you can see by looking at the rarity of all the Metal Gear Solid games, none of them are particularly easy. They involve a lot of replaying and things like that, and you got to really love the games to be wanting to replay like hard games on hard difficulty for like 100 hours. Doesn't mean they're bad games, just the platinum trophies can be quite difficult and tiring. Then got, you know, mix-ups by Power Game, another easy game. Some unfinished games here. My Name is Mayo twice, and My Name is Mayo 2. Bravo, my friend. You know, you've got to have those games on your list to show you're actually a trophy hunter, in my opinion. Great games. Well, not great games. My Name is Mayo's 2 is surprisingly better than the first one. The first one literally is just tapping a jar of mayo. The second one has a few mini games, which are quite entertaining, I would say, for the hour you spend with the game. We then got Orc Slayer, which is a horrible easy platinum. A few more easy plats here in the form of like Tales of Baking. We've got PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale Platinum, 3 years, 7 months. Bravo for that one. PlayStation VR World's not done. That's a shame, man. I've got it. This guy's got that one, and it's difficult, but it's one to brag about, clearly, because, you know, it makes your head get bigger if you get PlayStation VR World's Platinum, I've heard. I can confirm that's true. Then got Prototype 2, Psychonauts. I never played Psychonauts, don't hate me. I just never got around to playing it. Maybe someday, but realistically, nah. Probably not. We've then got, look at all these Resident Evil games. 1, 2, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, all platinumed. Well done. The DLC's not done on 5, 6, and 7. I mean, obviously it's really difficult to do it in 6. You got to boost for like 10 hours of your life. Actually, I think it was 30 hours of boosting I had to do. Don't do it. It's not worth the trophies. I beg you, don't do it. You will hate yourself and the game. It'll ruin Resident Evil for you as a franchise, like it did for me. But I'm going to be more optimistic about Resident Evil 2 and 3 when I finally go around and play them. Finally get around to playing them. We then got Road Bustle. Nice. Only one still. Come on, man. You need to be serious. You need to get the NA stack as well. North American stack. Come on. Don't be part-timer. Get those plats. Robinson the Journey. That's funny because he did that on the 20th of January as well, very recently, because it's one of the only games that isn't coming over at the PS5 for some reason. It was pretty much like a launch title for the VR though, that's why. Okay, we've now got Shadow Tactics. Well done. For those who don't know, Shadow Tactics is I believe it's an RTS game, or it's a strategy-based game where you control samurais and ninjas, and you have to make your way through levels. It is really difficult. I've got it on my my backlog. It is a good stealth game. It's a good stealth strategy game, and it's not easy. It's a 6.3% rare trophy, but it's really good to see. Like, I'm telling you guys, it's not easy. It's skill-based. I don't know too much about it because I haven't played it, but I have done a lot of reading. Cause I almost played it last year. I was getting ready. I was doing the prep, reading the guides. And you pretty much have to play through the game like 2 or 3 times on the medium difficulty, on the hard difficulty, doing challenges. So well done for that one. Then got a few other games. We got Sleeping Dogs done twice. damn, you must like Sleeping Dogs. I didn't like it. I think it's because I played it on 360, then I played it on Xbox One. It was all just okay. It just wasn't amazing. It was just like a cheap open world game in my opinion. Bad gunplay, decent fighting though, I'll give it that. We then got Slide and Snakeboat Autorific Arcade, which is clearly why you've got your avatar as the Snakeboat, because he's obviously the best, most memorable gaming character of all time, right? Oh wow. So I was a bit like, nothing's really grabbing me yet, and then I've just come down and I've just seen Sniper Elite 3 and Sniper Elite 4, both 100%, and Sniper Elite 2 as well, 3.95% ultra rare trophy and then 4% ultra rare trophy for Sniper Elite 4. These games are difficult, they involve co-op based stuff, stealth based stuff. I've read it, they're messy, they're difficult. I'll show you guys how difficult they are. So this is saying a 5 out of 10 to be fair, but when I did a bit more reading I thought it was actually a lot harder than that. But you know, I think there's a lot involved in the actual game. Look, play the game with get all the collectibles, then play the game on co-op in the hardest difficulty, then do multiplayer, and then do mission specific trophies. That's a lot of fluff for a game that it's hard to decide if you actually can be bothered. Because you know, you're thinking there, you're playing through the game twice, then you got to do a load of online trophies, then you got to do all this cleanup. You know, you're looking at, that's it, 50 hours? It's a long time for a short game. We've then got Sound Shapes done, Stick of Truth done, Square Boy vs Bullies, Battlefront 1 and 2 done. These games are hella grinds. Well done. These games are pretty much like 100, 150 hours of online grind. You've got to enjoy the games to really get them, but you can see by the rarity that not many people actually get the Platinums. 2% ultra rare. Well done, dude. I'm impressed with that. And then looking down, some more easy plats, you know, we've got some Super Astronauts. We've got Swordbreaker, a lot of easy platinums. These are all easy games. Terror's Escape, The Bunker, Tearaway, Tales from Borderlands, Deadly Tower of Monsters. Oh, we've got 100% on Skyrim though, on the PlayStation 3. Well done, matey. Big game. 150 hours, you know, it's a long time to platinum that game. There's a lot to do. It's a great game. Top 3 games of all time for me, still. Apparently, now that Bethesda have acquired Skyrim and... Sorry, no. Now that Xbox have acquired Bethesda, you can now play Skyrim at 60 FPS through Game Pass, which is making me so sad that I do not have an Xbox to do that, because I really want to play Skyrim at 60 FPS. 60 FPS is mind-blowing. It's a game changer, guys. We then got the Golf Club, which is an ultra-rare trophy, and The Evil Within, which is another ultra-rare trophy. Bravo. I don't know much about those games, so I can't really comment on them, but they're clearly very rare. We've then got the Hungry Horde, which is another ultra-rare trophy. Dude, you are absolutely bashing it. Then we've got The Last of Us. I didn't realise The Last of Us was an ultra rare trophy, platinum trophy. 4%. And then Last of Us again remastered, which is done. Well done. I mean, I love The Last of Us. It's one of my favourite games of all time. Definitely top 10. I think I'm playing more and more games. Last of Us is slipping down a little bit. It was probably my top 4 or 5, maybe 3 years ago. I've then reevaluated, played a few more games, and just slipping down, but still in the top, probably top 5 or 6 games of all time. Because Uncharted 4, initially, when I played it in like 2017, it was like in my top 5 games. Now it's like just in the top 10, I think, barely. But Last of Us is great. You've done it twice. You've done Last of Us Part 2. Haven't done the cleanup though. Come on, man. You've got some New Game Plus to do. Some grounded mode to do. Okay, we've then got the Player in VR, which is almost an ultra rare, but it's not difficult at all. A few Walking Dead games, easy plats. We've then got, oh, look at all these Tom Clancy Splinter Cell games. I feel like PlayStation 3 was when you were getting all your impressive plats, my friend. Splinter Cell, look at them, 7.895%. We've got 3 Tom Clancy Splinter Cell games. Why hasn't Splinter Cell come back? I really want a Splinter Cell game. I know why it's not come back, because Ubisoft can't monetize the crap out of that game. They can't flood it with online transactions. We want Splinter Cell back. I want Splinter Cell back anyway. I know people want Splinter Cell to return properly, not just as like a cameo in Ghost Recon that you have to pay for as an extra. Like, what a slap in the face that actually is. We then got a few other games, which not Tomb Raider, Top Spin's like a really hard platinum trophy. I'm sure someone, I remember watching a video, wasn't like Rob from PlayStation Access saying that it was like one of the hardest trophies he's ever had to do, because you had to like keep winning online or something. We then got the double for the Uncharted games. We got Uncharted 1, 2 and 3 platinumed twice. You must love yourself some Uncharted. I did not mean to be bashing Uncharted 4. I wasn't bashing him. I'm just saying wasn't in my top 3 or 5, 3 or 4 anymore. But look at all these games. You've got every single platinum for all the Uncharted games. Lost Legacy, Golden Abyss, well done. Good to see. Clearly a Naughty Dog fan. Nothing wrong with that. I am as well. Drake's Deception on the PS3 is me 51% even with the Platinum. That is absolutely crazy. Is the online still going for Uncharted on the PlayStation 3? I think they might have closed it, because they've closed it on The Last of Us, which is a shame that you can't clean those up anymore. We then got Until Dawn Rush of Blood, which is not a DLC, which is the that's the VR like horror game, isn't it? Which is 1.5% ultra rare, man. There must be a really hard trophy at the end of that stopped me from getting it. We then got Wastelands 2 done, 4.17%. Oh man, not bad at all. We then got a few Worms games, and then we've then got, holy mother of God, we've got not just XCOM 2, we've got XCOM The Enemy Unknown and XCOM The Enemy Within, all platinumed. Look at that, 0.83% and 0.94% platinum trophy. Bravo, quiet clap, applause. Well done, mate. That's some good going. That's some skill there, because you know, not only have you got to play, you've got to make sure you get all the missile trophies. You know, finish the game on the hardest difficulty. You've got to like just do so much for these games. Well done, man. I am truly impressed with that. Like, you haven't just done it once, but 3 times. I love XCOM. I don't think I could ever go for the platinum. I don't think I've got the skill. Maybe someday, but damn, I'm so impressed. Well done for that. Now that's pretty much the review of the whole list. Pretty impressed. There's some standout trophies in this list. Sniper Elite coming through, and the XCOM. There's a few others which I can't remember now, but they were the ones that were stuck out to me in my memory the most. They're the ones that have impressed me the most. Pretty darn good list. A pretty darn good list. Definitely some games that you could clean up. Like, I'm thinking off the top of my head, like the Batman. That could be cleaned up, because you know you've got the skill. You've clearly got the skill to do it. But like I always say, I don't want to give too much scrutiny, because this list is like your gaming passport. You know, the games you love. This games that maybe you've played that you haven't loved, which is absolutely fine. So yeah, let's move on. Anyways, okay, so here we have the trophy comparisons. I don't want to compare too much. I think I might be maybe removing this section actually going forward. If you like it, let me know, because I'm kind of feeling like the trophy list is not about me anymore. It's just about looking at people's trophy lists, having a bit of a discussion. It doesn't really matter if they're better than me, because yeah, it's games, man. I don't like to compare. I don't like to make it a competition. I just want to maybe just give people some feedback, and maybe give them a place in the Trophy Hunter Hall of Fame. That's all I really want to do. And on that, I'm actually removing the scoring system, so there's not going to be a scoring system anymore from 1 to 10. I'm literally going to be like answering the question as to yes or no as to whether or not they deserve to be on the Trophy Hunter Hall of Fame, in my opinion. It's my opinion at the end of the day, incredibly biased as I have said in the past. And if you don't like it, well, you can let me know in the comments down below, but you could also make your own Trophy Hunter Hall of Fame and put the people you think should be on there in there. I got 412 plats, you got 179, Blizzard Smith. And I got a completion percentage of 98%, you got a completion percentage of 93%, world rank 279, sorry, country rank 279 in the UK, you are 1117 in the UK. That's not a big deal. I think it's the ultra rares which clearly you outshine me, because yes, I have more higher completion percentage, yes, I have more platinums, but we're going to move on to the comparisons of the ultra rare trophies, and we'll see something different. So this is where the comparisons pretty much die. Blizzard Smith has 10 times almost the amount of ultra rares that I have, and 7 times the amount of very rares. So is it really that comparable? You must have generally more trophies than me, I think. To be fair, you've only got 1,000 more trophies than me, and you can see how evenly distributed your trophies are compared to mine. I have like almost 8,000 common trophies, because I'm just a commoner at the end of the day. What can I say? Just a dirty commoner. But anyway, it's non-question in my opinion. This isn't even tight, close. Blizzard Smith, you definitely got a better list than me, in my opinion. The only thing is, as a completionist, I would love to see you just tidy up your list a bit more. You know, push for that 90%. Play some, don't play new games. Just, you know, do the whole thing I encourage, which is play a new game, finish your backlog game. As in, go back to your trophy list and pick a game that you have started and not finished. Platinum that. New game on the list, pick an old one. Do that for 6 months, 8 months, a year and a half, 2 years, and your completion will probably be like 90%, which would be amazing to see. And now you all need to know the answer as to whether or not Blizzard Smith deserves a place on the Trophy Hunter Hall of Fame for Platinum Pro. And the answer, in my opinion, is a firm and solid maybe. No, I'm kidding. It is a firm yes. Blizzard Smith, you definitely deserve to be on my Trophy Hunter Hall of Fame. Great list. Not the best list still. T-Pepper85 is still holding on strong to being the best list I've reviewed. Nonetheless, with that XCOM triple and that massive, the triple of Sniper Elite as well, really stuck to me as some impressive lists. And that's all for this one, guys. I'd like to thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you're enjoying these types of videos still. Now, just have another reminder again, if you submit a link to your trophy list down below. In this video, they will be considered for the next video. And please include the link, not the PlayStation username. It has to be the link as well. I really appreciate it, and you will have a chance of getting it reviewed. This will be a one-off entry, so back to normal after this episode. I just want to maybe spice things up a bit, get a bit of commentary in the YouTube comments and all that good stuff. Now let me know as well what you thought of Blizzard Smith's account, and as well, it's becoming quite a common theme which I really enjoy, which is the person who's getting their account reviewed is to drop a comment down below with what they thought of my criticisms, anything like that I've said that they didn't agree with or they want to elaborate on, and I will pin it to the YouTube comments so people can read what Blizzard Smith has to say. So if you're watching this dude, which I know you will be, let us know down below your thoughts on your own list, any reflections that you have to share with us. And on that, guys, thank you so much for watching, and take it easy.